Ratabo shekete baha. Baba shekete baha. Rekabashata bareke bahade. Rikabashata bade. Rekaboshete baha. Ratobashata bakata baha. Rebashata bata bata baha. Rekete barobo shekete baha. Rata ta ta ta.
Thank you, Jesus. Let us put our hands together for the Lord. Let's put our hands together one more time for the Lord. Wonderful. Just reach out and welcome that person next to you. 2, 3, at least 4 people, and then you can have your seat. Thank you. Yes, you may be seated. Let me see those of you that are happy and excited to be here in the house of the Lord. Good. As you all know that we are having an awesome project, I ask that you pray for the Lord to guide you, for the Lord to prepare you, to furnish you, for the Lord to financially equip you for this project. So I'm going to be encouraging you today and ministering to you a ministration that I believe to be financial, so that you have what to give. The miracle that I'm believing God for today is a financial miracle. Where God's people are given access to finances, financial doors, financial opportunities. It will so happen that you will come across money. I know the enemy might not be interested in you participating in this project, but he must be ready for a disappointment. You will participate in a way that you have never participated before. You will give like you have never given before. What you will give is so big, yet at the same time, it will be like nothing compared to what you will remain with. I'm standing here and I know who I represent. He's a mighty God, and there is nothing too hard for him. If he can subtract the weight, he can multiply the resources. Remember, I told you some few days ago that there has never been any serious miracle in this ministry that you have seen before. God is about to show us things that have been hidden for ages. And if God is a God of miracles, if he is a God of signs and wonders, if he is a God, if he is still the same God who said to the people of Israel, whilst they had the sea before them and the Egyptians behind them, an instruction from God came that they are supposed to go forward. You have to go forward. Yet forward there was the sea. Yet an order from above demands that you go forward. It seems like there is no road there, but an order, an instruction to go forward has come. How are you going to do it? The heavens are saying, forward. You go forward. You go forward. I'll be asking you the same question when we are now under a completely new roof. And I'll ask you, so how did you do it? And you'll understand that God is a miracle working God. So this is not going to be a burden. You are not going to struggle in this area. No. The same God, if He is the same God that gave me the vision, I believe that that same God who is good at giving people visions must also be good at giving people finances, money. So all that I'm here to do today, you will see me in the next few minutes walking out of this place, and you will know the miracle is confirmed. You see, there is no way you cannot have money. No way. So all that I've come to do today is to let you know of the appetite that I'm having as Isaac for the venison, for the meat. And I'm going to release you today into the forest to go and hunt. Yes. Yes. Some people with no understanding of the Bible will say, you Isaac, you know where to find it. You go and get it. You know, I don't have to do that if I've got Esau, if I've got Jacob. I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. You know, even when I came here and I told you that we have found a place and we want to start building, when I told you that we had not yet found it, and I came and I said we want to start building, we had also not paid for it. Remember, please take note, this is an English word. We had not yet even paid for it. We had not yet even paid for it. Okay? This is before we are yet to receive from you. Okay. We are yet to start receiving your contributions. But remember, I said, when I said we now have a place, we had not yet paid for it. So, we are all experts when it comes to professional hunting. When you leave this place today, get ready for a kill. A kill. A kill. So, I want you to participate in this project because this is your project, you and your family. This is not even God's project. This is your personal project. So the grace that I have brought to you today, you will have an ability that you never had before to find money. 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 Something unusual is going to happen. Your steps shall be guided. Wherever you go, things will begin to happen, whether it's a phone call that you will receive, whether it is an invitation that you will receive, whether it's a visitor that will visit you. it will all somehow lead to you finding money for this your project. Out there, you are going to a hunt and you will catch and you will kill and you will bring. You will see the way it is going to happen. No, it's not like what people believe, that we only feature and we demand that people give money. No. We participate. We participate. We participate. I will tell you this. You know, there is a statement that Jacob said to Laban. He said, for 20 years, I've worked for you, and you have changed my reward 10 times. 14 years was for your 2 daughters, and 6 years was for the cattle. And he goes on to say to Laban, had the God of my father not been with me,
except
the God of Abraham,
except the God
and the
of
God of
the God of Abraham and the fear of Isaac,
the fear of Isaac,
had been with me.
if that was not with me, you would have sent me away empty-handed.
Surely thou hadst sent me away.
Read it, all of it.
Thus-
Let's remain standing. I'm closing now.
Thus have I 20 years in thy house.
20 years in your house.
I served thee 14 years.
For what?
For thy 2 daughters.
Yes.
And 6 years
For
for
what?
thy cattle.
For thy cattle.
And thou hast changed my wages
How many times?
10 times.
Yes.
Except
The
the God of my father.
it's a term. It's a biblical term. The God of my father. Someone will keep on asking you, bothering you with an unnecessary question. Where do you find that in the Bible? The God and so and so. He is saying,
except the God of my father, the God of Abraham, and the fear of Isaac.
what does he say? By the fear of Isaac. He's saying that 2 meanings. My father Isaac, he has a fear for God that I inherited. Because he's saying, if that fear of Isaac was not with me, you would have sent me away empty-handed. So Isaac has a fear. Number one, that's the first interpretation. The fear of Isaac, which was his fear for God. If I did not have that, you would have sent me empty-handed. Number two, the fear which is of Isaac, the weight of my father, the fear that I carry as a son, that I inherited from my father Isaac, that makes you afraid. You pay me not only based on the work that I did, but the fear that I carry. There is a fear. You will have to fear not to pay me. And I know where I got that fear from. It is the fear of Isaac. I got it from my father. I get paid based on an amount of fear that I carry, that I inherited from my patriarch, my father. But this Jacob is so calculative. He knows why he then got paid. It was not because he had worked so hard. 20 years, I would have spent 20 years and still walk away from this industry empty-handed. There's a possibility you can work for 70 years, you can work for 60 years for an organization and still walk away empty-handed. The only qualification that you have is telling Laban, had it not been for the God of my father,
Yes.
there was no salary for me in this company. So see now, it was because of that God that he came to you now in the night and he warned you not to touch me. Now I can see it in your face that you are afraid of me. I'm not that terrifying, but I inherited a fear from Isaac. I know my father was the most feared man. You can ask even Abimelech. They chased him away. They said, thou art mightier than we. And I carry that weight on me. I carry that aura on me. You paid me based on that inheritance. But thank God Jacob was aware of what he got from his father. And he knows, based on that, he's now getting paid. Leave this place knowing you will not get the money simply because you are smart. As you go, there is a God that will go with you. There is a fear that will accompany you. They will not find rest until they pay you. Jacob was aware. He looked at the reward. He looked at the salary. He says, I know. There is something on my CV, which is the God of my father. And he looks at the organization and he is so proud. He says, had it not been for God, you guys, I know you. I know people that have worked for years and they've walked away from that same company empty-handed. But when I came into this company, I was so sure that I brought in the God of my father into the organization. And I cannot walk out empty-handed. So that grace, as you go, it will bring you back with the spoils. In the name that is above every other name. That blessing to go and get is rested upon you today. In Jesus' name. Put your hands together for the Lord. Come on, you can do better. Put your hands together for the Lord. Wonderful. Thank you so much.